Hi guys, welcome to the Roundtable DAO TV. This is Astro Park and today I'm going to talk to you about another very interesting crypto project, ReBaked. So what's the objective of this project? ReBaked is an IDO platform that wants to solve one of the problems that most IDOs don't solve. Help the project to launch, to develop, and complete easier the roadmap to empower communities. As they write in the slide, the team has built ReBaked to entirely rethink the whole marketplace IDO segment and what it can do. The vision is to reconstruct the ownership economy, enable fair launch for crypto projects, and call for collective intelligence. Accelerating the ownership economy is at the core of ReBaked project. In fact, it's going to rethink the traditional company contract relationship. It's really important to understand that the approach is to find really intelligent people, find the correct developers that can really help any project in its development, building, expansion. Think of Wikipedia as a community-driven project. How successful is it? This is the core idea at ReBaked. They are going to connect creative people with organizations, consultants with contractors, making it easy to develop any business or project with intrinsic characteristic to be a community-based project. ReBaked is built on 6 key principles. Let's check them out. First, collective intelligence. They want to attract professionals from all around the world so they can work together, driven by common ideas and values. ReBaked then can leverage this collective intelligence for meaningful projects. Second point is prosperous collaboration. Winning together is key here. Collaboration is encouraged and rewarded. Third point is creative thinking. ReBaked will make sure teams will have the characteristic of being open-minded, flexible in analyzing things from a different perspective, and reliable in communication. Fourth point is value creation. This is quite obvious. All this collaboration and hard work is going to create a great value for any project and for all stakeholders. Fifth is empowerment. Freelance professionals are going to be empowered by both flexibility and meritocracy, making sure they are paid what they are deserved, increasing productivity and improving project outcomes. Sixth point is flexibility. This is not just about work hours or schedule, it's about the agility and the quick pivots on and between projects. Using proper workflows, adaptable tools, and the flexibility necessary for workers and sponsors to easily start and exit projects. ReBaked will be available for both community and enterprise projects. Community projects will use a protocol to create a DAO, while enterprise ones will be guided toward crowdsourcing solutions. So, you may ask why ReBaked is going to deliver better results. ReBaked allows contributors to riff and iterate on each other's work. This keeps the development cycles short and ensures that creators do not put huge amount of effort and time into a single deliverable. This also means that sponsors get ongoing input in real time and at every turn. Just look at this slide full of examples. You can see here how blockchain networks unlock a new economic model of collectivity, with networks that are operated and owned by their users and distribute value amongst them. Look at Bitcoin, which is a store of value for the entire world. Look at Celo for payments. Look at Ethereum as a blockchain services infrastructure. Look at the Uniswap as exchange, Theta TV for video streaming, Steam as content platform. Let's talk now about the fair launch idea ReBaked wants to introduce. Look here what has been said about the Year in Finance fair launch. not so much fair for quite some people. ReBaked offers a solution of through fair launch, starting from a real community of contributors who are stakeholders in the network, building a long-term sustainability of the network without pre-mining. In this slide, you can see a comparison table with ReBaked competitors: Upwork, Gitcoin, Fairmind, 99 Designs. How is the relationship with talent? There are two main approaches: collaborative amongst contributors like ReBaked and Gitcoin versus competitive amongst freelancers, Upwork and 99 Designs. At ReBaked, collaborators are able to earn utility or security tokens in a community project or equity in enterprise one. Similar at Gitcoin, where contributors can earn utility tokens while working on bounties. Different in others, as payment is different based on specific agreement. About fees, ReBaked is the only platform where there are no fees for collaborators, while only 10% for project sponsors, so community and enterprise. Higher fees anywhere else. 20% for freelancer and credits required to submit bids at Upwork. At Gitcoin, there are 10% fees on bounties, while sponsors pay fees for integration and advertisements. Fairmind's fee starts from $400 per month, while at 99 Design you have 5% fee for clients and 50% for designers. As value proposition, ReBaked aims to harness collective intelligence, concentrate creativity and refine ideas, but at the same time provide a minimum guaranteed payment to all, plus bonuses to top performers. This is basically the union of all value propositions that you can find on all other platforms. About the compliance, ReBaked is working with the Maltese regulation regarding DAOs, while traditional contracts for enterprise packages has all other platforms. The only difference is for Gitcoin, which hacks with the open source rules. On the roadmap, we are in quarter 3 2021. They are going to launch their token, their protocol of proof of talent, and the incubator service. Much more will happen in Q4 and in 2022, of course, as you can see. And everything is in confluence with their vision and value proposition. Again, which is the value proposition? To build a real community of contributors who are true stakeholders in the network, reward the early risk takers, and so creating a new mechanism to build long-term sustainability on the network without pre-mining. The proof of talent is a key point for ReBaked. The development team will extend a public call for talent to expand its skill set and accelerate work on the platform. In fact, the focus will be placed on three major roles: marketing professionals and influencers, developers, and community leads. Simultaneously, ReBaked will be launching a call for observers, which is aimed at electing independent observers on the platform for conducting overseer procedures, ensuring fairness, and resolving potential disputes. Projects launched through ReBaked will be gradually incubated as DAOs and will comply with the respect to the jurisdiction ReBaked will select. It's important to say that the token holders will have the ultimate ownership of voting rights for the DAOs. The first observers will be elected from the members of the DAO, and they will be responsible for resolving potential disputes among system users. Community-owned projects require constant capital to evolve. What does the continuous token agreement for the ownership economy mean for ReBaked? In the ICO era, pre-mined tokens were either not wisely spent or insufficient for developer costs. New protocols such as Yearn Finance have begun financing their operations by minting new tokens with investor consensus. ReBaked will introduce a new token standard for projects in the ownership economy. The given endeavor will be conducted in cooperation with leading decentralized finance platforms to provide liquidity and broader user accessibility. ReBaked will implement a fair launch mechanism. The official platform release will be held with the self-serve features for the entire life cycle of participating projects. The release of the first batch of community-driven fair launch projects will also be held at the same time in cooperation with the grassroots movements, blockchain incubators, and accelerators. ReBaked, of course, designed a version 2 and version 3 platform upgrades. ReBaked DAO members will have possibility to access to capital rise in the very early stage and uncollateralized credit opportunity based on credit scoring performance and reputability within the platform. ReBaked will ensure adoption by organizing hackathons, providing tools and incubation also in the legal front. It will also give access to ReBaked decentralized services to external projects and communities, always having in mind the fair value launch process. ReBaked is already in partnership with the M6 and the Magas PR team, as well as with Harmony, Huobi, KuCoin, Dash, Parastate, Polka Foundry, Kylin, and the Genesis Shards. As you can see in this slide, many of them are already strategic partners or angel investors. Besides, this is not an extensive list. Here in the hand we have the tokenomics. 80% of the tokens have been sold to strategic and private investors. Only 10% will be available on public sale. Public sale price is, by the way, only 2 times the strategic investor sale price. ReBaked founders will end up collecting just a bit more than $1 million and half. Considering the unlock schedule will end in 3 years and only 20% of private and strategic investors' token will be unlocked at TGE, it will be easy for public sale investors to make a good investment out of it. Of course, this is not financial advice. 100 million tokens will be minted for investors. Another 20 million tokens will be minted for different scope. 100 million as an ecosystem fund, 50 million for team and advisors, 25 million for dev team, and 20 million as a security incident fund. These 20 million tokens are vested for 1 year. After that, they will be unlocked within 36 months. So we reached the end of the video review. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. So please subscribe to the channel and follow us on our social media for more video reviews and the Hama. Let us know in the comments what you think of ReBaked. All details about the projects are of course in the description. Have a nice day. Peace.